Yo, it's your friend Joe. Just kidding, it's Brian. What's up? Yo, so I'm gonna show you guys a list of tools that I have that have really made my job and life as a generator technician way easier. Alright, hold on one second. Let me open this shit. Alright, so the first things first, you need tools. You need a flathead. And this isn't just for generator technicians, because I wanted to be an electrician a while back. So I have all these, insulated tools that are, expensive as fuck. And you don't really need them, but it still helps because, I'm scared of electricity and I ain't trying to get my ass shocked. And with these, you won't, So I think as an electrician or a technician, it's always important to at least have, an insulated flathead or a Phillips. And I'll link the description to all of these. I'm gonna only tell you the items that I have that, are decent quality. Like, honestly, I went on Amazon and I bought these hose clamps, wink wink, hose clamps, and they don't even stop the smallest diameter hose from leaking. It still leaks. And I bought 2 of these, and I've tried using them both at the same time, and it barely works. Like, it sucks. It really does suck. So, first of all, you need a ratchet. I mean, you can use a wrench, which is nice, and you will be using this, You need a decent size one. So, you want to get a wrench. Get a decent size one. Also, try and get a smaller one for the tight spots, unless you're going to get, the open end wrenches. So, get one of these. Get one of these with a 10 mil and a 1/2 inch, a 12, a 14. Get the whole set of the sockets. For simple, oil changes and whatnot, you're going to want the battery terminal cleaner. Get a flashlight for checking stuff out. Get the small-headed flatheads and a Phillips. There's some, I like Klein. They're a little expensive, but you can, swap out this for flat and Phillips, whatever. 10. You're going to see a lot of 10. These are nice. These are the Husky ones where you can flick it, and it changes. Those are really nice. More flatheads and Phillips. Tin snips are really good for cutting whatever the hell you need to cut. Get a blade. So I'll show you my drills in a sec, but I went on Ridgid, and Ridgid isn't the best, but they have the lifetime. If you buy a set of Ridgid tools, here, let me show you. I got rid of a couple. I bought the 5-piece set. It came with a hammer drill, an impact drill, a regular drill, the circular saw, and the sawzall. And all I have left is an impact, a hammer drill, and a sawzall. So anyway, so I bought Ridgid because of the lifetime warranty. And to be honest, it's alright. I've had like a couple of batteries go bad and they've replaced them. I've gotten brand new batteries. I've had a battery charger go bad. They've replaced them. And, I got a brand new battery charger. I haven't had anything else go bad, and they're pretty powerful. They're not bad tools. So anyways, for generator tech and electrician, you need an impact. You need a sawzall for cutting pipe or whatever. That's more for electrical. I just got this bad boy, and everyone has these, especially as a gen tech. You need this. It's the right angle ratchet by Milwaukee. This thing is badass. I think it's like 20 foot-pounds of torque. So basically, if the the nut or bolt, whatever, is very tight, and you pressing this button and it just doesn't, you know, it doesn't loosen it, you can manually loosen it and then press the button. This is perfect for tight spots and you know, getting in the doghouse where the AVR is and all that stuff, where, you know, all the bolts are going around inside the enclosure and you just don't want to be back in there, like, you know, looking like an idiot taking forever. So get a hammer drill. It has the 3 settings. Hammer drill is awesome for, you know, drilling into concrete, all that stuff. You have your batteries, all that, all them goodies, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, guys? All right. Get an extended breaker bar, just for breaking loose random shit, rusty ass stuff that, you know, just won't budge with the impact. This helps a lot. The longer it is, the more leverage, the more torque. I hope I said that right. But if you guys, honestly, tools mean everything. Like everything. If you know, if you try and go, if you're like me and you didn't know what the hell you wanted to be when you were older, and you know, you went to college and got your, you know, associate's in art degree just so that you could bullshit and party, you know, you really didn't know what the hell you wanted to be. And you know, you're like, you know what, let me try the trade life, the trade, you know, welding, AC, electrical, blah, blah, blah. You need tools. Like, yeah, you can be a helper, but you're going to have a hard time finding a job that's going to want to pay you to drive around with someone. You can, don't get me wrong. I did for a little bit, but I went and bought tools, literally. I was able to. Thankfully, my parents helped me out a little bit to where I could go buy the tools and I wouldn't have to pay like them rent or whatever, so that I could afford the tools. But that basically, that allowed me to get into my own truck within like 3 months. You know, if you don't have tools, then you can't go out anywhere, because like, what are you going to do? So, I don't even know where I was, but anyways, you need tools. You need a drill, you need a flathead, you know, you need some dikes, you need some, and I'll show you what that is. But anyway, so I went out and I bought this set off Amazon. And like I said, I'm going to link you to all the awesome shit that I've gotten off Amazon. Like I said, I've gotten some BS off Amazon. These things are badass. You know? They're awesome. It comes in a nice case. These are awesome to have. You need the bigger sizes if you're going to be doing generator. You don't need it right away. At least have, you know, some. But you do need the big sizes if you want to be able to do all the jobs. Let's see. I have 2 of these Tecton kits, and I got these off of Amazon. These have all the sockets. I have the standard and the metric. They're not bad at all. I like them. I like them a lot. And I'll link you. These things are awesome. So just a heads up of some stuff that you're gonna want to have to be able to do the job. Let's see here. You're gonna want some monkey wrenches. You're gonna want a pry bar. This is these aren't the deep socket ones, but these are, come on, motherfucker. These are nice too. They've got the extensions for the different sizes. These are really nice. And like I said, cheap as hell. Cheap, 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 and good quality. And that's all you're really looking for on Amazon, man, you know? Cheap stuff that is good quality. So, let me see here. These are just like bits and stuff. They're old. Just random stuff, you know. And you want those too, but you'll build those up over time. Alright, so that's like my drills. Let me show you how, like, my oil change stuff. My oil change setup is pretty badass, if you ask me. If you ask someone else, they're gonna say it's stupid. No, I'm just kidding. Hold on 1 second. Okay, you want a meter also. Fluke, you know, is the best, but I have a Klein because I'm not the best. Just kidding, I am. Hold on 1 sec, let me show you. So, go get yourself a nice meter that has hertz for testing diodes. I mean, the Fahrenheit, Celsius is you're not going to use. You want the ohms, the amps, volts, DC, AC. This is nice. It has the amp clamp. Very important. Very, very important. If you don't want to die, you want a meter so that you can make sure there's no voltage. Very important also, kind of expensive, but this saves your life. As you can see, I haven't used this one because I'm an idiot and I don't even know what this is for. Can someone tell me in the comments, what are these used for? Anyways, this will help you tremendously when you need to troubleshoot a battery and you need to, you know, have it hooked up to the battery, but you need to be able to see your gauge. You can, you know, have these hooked on gator clamps and they'll stay there instead of using the regular whatever they're called, the leads, the pointy leads, and trying to stick them into the battery posts and, you know, they fall out and shit and vibrate off. You get a set of these and I'll link you to this set that I have, and they've worked awesome. They're sturdy as hell. They don't fall apart when you have them hooked up together. The extensions and shit work amazing. Get some test leads. Tape measure. You need some Allen keys. Need some Allen keys. Okay. These are just from the job. The company I work for provides these, which are, you know, voltage resistant. You know, they're insulated gloves. That's what they are. You need a hammer. Definitely need these. You need one of these. If you're doing residential, get this small one. If you're doing commercial, get this one. Get one of these, you know. This one's from Napa, just because I didn't feel like waiting for Prime. You know, 2 days is too long, you know. No, I needed it really quickly, so I went to Napa and got it. Your manometer, manometer. There you go. Yeah, I'm crazy, I know. It's a manometer. It tests the water columns for gas pressure, LP, natural gas. Definitely need this so that you can see where the water columns are set to, if it's too high, too low, if you're, you know, gen's not starting. Especially on new installs, you definitely need this. You just need this in general, actually. I'm talking out of my ass, but let's see here. What else? Oh yeah. All right, so I told you about the oil changes. You need these or these to take them off. To be not messy, get a punch. Forget what these are called. But so especially on residential, or not residential, commercial, industrial generators, the oil filters are upside down. So first of all, lefty loosey, righty tighty is not it. It's lefty tighty, righty loosey. Yeah. Is that it? Anyways, so they're upside down. So like, say you loosen it, the oil it's just messy. So what you do is you go under it, make sure you have the right oil filter to replace it with. I haven't had this happen to me. I almost did, and it was funny because someone was like, I was like, yeah, look, I punched a hole in the bottom so that, you know, I don't get oil everywhere all over my hands when I remove it. And they're like, well, make sure you have the right one or else, you know, you're gonna be screwed. So long story short, I almost didn't have the right one, but I found the right filter in my truck, thank God. Especially if you're out in Bumblefuck and you poke a hole and the only filter that fits, you're screwed. This is cool to have. Poke a hole, put a little drain pan under it, let it, you know, empty out, and there you go. The big filter is not 20 pounds anymore, it's 5. Get one of those, get some, what is this, 5/16 for the hose clamps. Need one of those. Some tape, you know, marking wires. If you're beginning like me, you won't use it really. I mean, I'm still a newbie, but I'm just trying to help y'all out, you know, because you guys have helped me out. Let's see here. Okay, some cool shit for oil changes. Check this out. Some real cool shit, guys. Just kidding, this isn't cool. But I mean, that is cool, you know? It helps out. This is what I'm talking about. I wish I took a video today. So I was doing a coolant flush on just like 100 kW. It was inside a garage. MTU. And, you know, the little, at the bottom of the radiator, the butterfly type thing where you loosen it and it shoots out. You can't hook a hose up to it or anything. It sucks. So what I did was, this thing is mostly for trucks. That's what they advertise it. You can shape it in any format you want. And you can also like bend it. So I had it bent like this, and it was just draining right into to my pan. It made it way easier, because then I didn't have to, you don't have to, you know, use this setup where you have it in there and then you fill it up and you're like trying to squeeze it out and shit and you spill it everywhere. No, you have the green thing draining right outside so that, you know, nice and clean. That's one thing I've learned, you know, doing this for the very long time that I have, you know. Just kidding. Messy sucks. You know, I'm sick of coming home every day smelling like diesel, and I always do still. And it's fine. I'm not sick of it. Like, it is what it is, but it was just like my room smelt of diesel because of like my laundry bin. I would put my clothes in there and it was like, man. So, you know, less messy is better for you and the customer. You look more professional, you know. Let me see here. So, like I said, these are insulated. You don't need that. But if you can get it, get it. Especially if you're going to be an electrician. These help, you know, these cut wire, obviously. You have wire strippers back here. Crimpers. Oh yeah, so you need a spark plug socket. This one I got off Amazon. And you know, a couple of the reviews were like, oh, the ball in there sucks. This thing works awesome. You can get into tight spots. If like there's a heat guard in your way, you can kind of bend this and loosen it. It's nice. I like it a lot. Let me see here. Oh, that's what's up. This isn't a necessity, but it does help. And I might even get a smaller magnet, but this